Do your ankles often swell by the end of the day? Or do you wake up every morning with a dull ache in your knees, so stiff they almost refuse to move, until you rub them for a few minutes just to get going? If you're over 60, you're certainly not alone. More than 70% of seniors in the US live with these kinds of aches, persistent, nagging pain that slowly worsens with age. And the main culprits? Poor blood circulation, chronic joint inflammation, and fluid retention in soft tissues. The concerning part is that many older adults don't even recognize these early warning signs, and even fewer know how to ease them without relying on pills. But here's something you might not know. Just a few minutes every evening, using a simple, natural ingredient you can find in almost any health store or herbal shop, might gently shift your condition for the better, without medication. Today, I want to share with you a small but powerful remedy, ginger oil. You don't have to swallow anything. No injections. No complicated treatments. Just a few drops and a few gentle movements before bed, and you may start to feel a difference each day. Less swelling, less pain, better sleep, and lighter legs in the morning. Ginger oil is a warm, natural essential oil extracted from fresh ginger roots. It's been used for thousands of years throughout Asia, in Vietnam, China, and Japan, as a way to soothe joint pain, warm the body, and reduce swelling. What's fascinating is that modern research and Western doctors are now also recognizing its powerful benefits, especially for improving blood flow, reducing inflammation, and relaxing stiff joints in older adults. And the best part is this: you can do it right at home. No clinic visits, no expensive equipment, and no worries about the side effects that often come with over-the-counter pain medication. In this video, I'll walk you through the most important points. Why joint pain and swelling become more common as we age. How ginger oil works and what science says about it. How to use it safely and effectively, from proper dilution to gentle massage techniques. And finally, who should be cautious when using it. If you're already experiencing joint pain, or you've noticed your ankles or hands swelling by the afternoon, feel free to leave a comment below and share your story. I read every message, and your experience helps guide future videos that are truly helpful for people like you. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Message for the Elderly. That way, you won't miss any natural, gentle, and research-backed tips to help you live healthier and more comfortably, no matter your age. Why do seniors often suffer from joint pain and swelling? Many people think that joint pain and swelling in the hands and feet are just normal parts of aging. But the truth is, if we understand the real causes, there are gentle and natural ways to ease these symptoms. In this section, I'll explain the 4 most common reasons why seniors often experience aching, numbness, and fluid retention, and why natural remedies like ginger essential oil can offer real, lasting support. 1. Poor circulation due to aging. As we age, our circulatory system doesn't work as efficiently as it used to. Blood vessels become stiffer and narrower, which slows down blood flow, especially to the areas farthest from the heart, like the hands, feet, knees, and ankles. This means our muscles, tissues, and joints don't receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to heal and stay strong. The most common signs are cold hands and feet, mild numbness, or slight swelling in the late afternoon. Many older adults find that after sitting for a while in the afternoon, watching TV or reading, getting up can be uncomfortable. Their legs feel heavy, their feet swollen. This is a clear sign of poor circulation, and if ignored, it can lead to chronic pain and stiffness. 2. Chronic inflammation in the joints and soft tissue. After age 60, joints like the knees, ankles, wrists, and shoulders begin to wear down. Cartilage thins out, and bones rub more directly against each other, causing mild but persistent inflammation in surrounding tissues. This type of inflammation doesn't appear suddenly like a fracture or injury. Instead, it creeps in slowly, often unnoticed at first. You may experience a dull, aching pain, especially during weather changes. Stiffness in the morning, taking a few minutes to move freely. Mild swelling around the joints, without redness or heat. Because the symptoms are subtle, many people ignore them, until the pain becomes more frequent and starts to interfere with daily life. 3. Water retention and swelling from inactivity. Another common but overlooked cause is a lack of movement. When you sit for long periods, lie down often, or simply don't walk enough, blood and fluid begin to pool in the lower parts of the body, especially the legs. Your leg veins have to work against gravity to return blood to the heart, but without movement, that process slows down. You might notice swelling in the ankles or tops of your feet, with soft, puffy skin that leaves a dent when pressed. A feeling of heaviness or tightness in the legs. Leg cramps or discomfort at night due to poor circulation. This isn't just uncomfortable, it can also signal deeper issues like chronic venous insufficiency or even risk of blood clots if ignored for too long. For why natural oils can help. When we look at all the reasons above, a common thread appears. All of them are linked to poor blood flow, chronic inflammation, or fluid buildup. This is exactly where natural, non-invasive, non-drug remedies shine, and ginger oil is one of the best. Ginger essential oil supports healing in 3 main ways. It warms the joints and muscles, helping blood vessels expand and improving local circulation. It reduces inflammation with its natural gingerol compounds. It relaxes the surrounding tissue, and when applied with gentle massage, it can help the body release endorphins, natural pain relievers. Unlike oral pain medications, which may have side effects on the liver, kidneys, or stomach, topical ginger oil is gentle and much safer for seniors, especially those already taking multiple prescription medications. Just 5 to 10 minutes of massage each evening can give your body the help it needs, in a way that's gentle, safe, and full of self-care. If any of these signs sound familiar, don't skip the next section. I'll show you exactly how ginger oil works and what science says about its amazing effects on circulation and joint pain. What is ginger oil and why is it effective? Now that we understand the root causes of joint pain, numbness, and swelling in older adults, one thing becomes clear. To truly ease the discomfort, it's not enough to just dull the pain. We need to help the body improve blood circulation, reduce inflammation, and support long-term recovery of joint tissues. And this is where ginger oil quietly shines. It's not a miracle. It's not new. But when used properly, it can bring real, noticeable relief, especially when used regularly at home. 1. The key compounds in ginger oil, small but mighty. Ginger essential oil is made by steam distilling fresh ginger root. Unlike ginger tea or ginger powder, the oil contains concentrated active compounds that deliver a stronger effect, directly through the skin. 2 of the most powerful ingredients found in ginger oil are gingerol, a natural anti-inflammatory compound that works similarly to ibuprofen, but without harming your stomach, liver, or kidneys. Zingerone, an antioxidant that helps calm irritated tissues and improves local circulation. In addition, ginger oil has a warm, spicy aroma that naturally relaxes the nervous system. It can help reduce physical tension, calm the mind, and even improve sleep, factors that all play a role in how the body perceives pain. Just inhaling the scent of ginger oil in the evening may already begin to ease the body, and that's before it even touches your skin. 2. Backed by research, not just a warm feeling. You might be wondering, is this just a temporary warm sensation? Or is there science behind it? The answer is yes, and it's very clear. A study conducted at the University of Miami evaluated older adults with osteoarthritis in the knees. Participants were divided into 2 groups. One received massage with ginger oil, The other used a neutral oil. After 6 weeks, the results showed 63% of those using ginger oil reported a significant reduction in joint pain. Many also reported greater ease in morning movement and less swelling around the joints. The scientists explained that gingerol, when absorbed through the skin, helps block the production of prostaglandins, the chemicals that trigger inflammation and pain in the body. This means that ginger oil doesn't just feel warm, it actually interrupts the process that causes pain, right where it starts. And the best part? Because it's applied topically, it works locally and safely, without passing through your digestive system or affecting your internal organs. 3. Safer than store-bought heat rubs. You may be familiar with over-the-counter heat ointments or creams, products that contain menthol, camphor, or synthetic ingredients that make the skin feel hot. But for older adults, those products can be too intense and sometimes dangerous. Here's why ginger oil is a better option. It provides a gentle, soothing warmth without stinging or burning. It contains no artificial chemicals or irritants, making it much safer for aging, thin, or sensitive skin. It absorbs quickly into the skin without leaving behind an oily residue. Most importantly, ginger oil is free of artificial fragrance and color, which can trigger headaches or breathing issues in people with asthma or COPD. If you've ever applied a heat cream that made your skin red, itchy, or overly warm, you'll find that ginger oil is a far more comfortable and sustainable option. 4. Ginger in Eastern medicine, warming the blood, easing the flow. Long before modern science confirmed its benefits, ginger was already a trusted healing plant in traditional Asian medicine. For thousands of years, ginger has been used in massage therapy to warm cold, stiff joints, foot soaks to stimulate pressure points and restore energy, warm compresses to ease back, knee, and joint pain. In Eastern medicine, ginger is known for its ability to warm the blood and move stagnant energy. When circulation improves and the body is warm, pain often fades naturally. Ginger oil is simply a modern form of an ancient remedy, easier to use, more concentrated, and backed by science. It connects tradition with today's wellness science, and that's why it's becoming a go-to natural remedy for seniors around the world. So now that you know how and why ginger oil works so well, the next question is, how exactly should you use it at home? What's the best time to apply it? How much do you need? Don't worry, I'll walk you through it step by step in the next section. Let's move on to part 4, how to use ginger oil effectively at home. How to use ginger oil effectively at home. Now that you understand what ginger oil is and why it works, let's get to the most important part. How can you use it safely and effectively, right at home? The good news is, you don't need any fancy equipment, no complicated techniques, and you don't need to change your lifestyle. All it takes is 5 to 10 minutes each evening, and you can offer your body a gentle, warming treatment that truly makes a difference. 1. How to dilute ginger oil safely. Never use it undiluted. Ginger essential oil is very concentrated. This means you should never apply it directly onto your skin, especially if you have thin, sensitive skin or any cuts or rashes. The safest and most effective way to use it is to dilute it with a carrier oil. Here are some ideal options for seniors. Coconut oil, affordable, easy to find, and very moisturizing. Jojoba oil, lightweight, non-greasy, and gentle for sensitive skin. Sweet almond oil, rich in vitamin E, great for softening joints. Extra virgin olive oil, anti-inflammatory and skin-friendly. The recommended ratio is 1 drop of ginger oil to 3 drops of carrier oil. You can mix a small amount in the palm of your hand just before use, or pre-mix a small bottle to keep by your bedside. Safety tip: always do a patch test first. Apply a little of the diluted oil to the inside of your forearm and wait 12 to 24 hours. If there's no redness or itching, it's safe to use. 2. Simple massage technique for seniors. You don't need to be a professional massage therapist. Just a little consistency, care, and patience. Choose the joints or areas where you feel stiffness, numbness, or mild swelling, such as knees, ankles, hands, or feet. Here's how to do it. Apply a few drops of the diluted oil to the area. Use your fingertips to gently rub in small, circular motions. Don't press too hard, just enough to let the oil absorb and gently warm the skin. You can also use the palm of your hand to massage upward, encouraging blood to flow back toward the heart. Spend about 3 to 5 minutes per area, and remember to treat both sides if needed. 3. The best time to use it? Evening before bed. The ideal time to use ginger oil is in the evening, just before sleep. Because your body naturally relaxes at night. Blood vessels open up, muscles loosen, and your skin becomes more receptive to absorption. For best results, start with a 10-15-minute warm foot soak. Warm water helps open up the pores, relax the muscles, and prepare your body to absorb the oil more deeply. After massaging, take it easy. Sit quietly or go straight to bed. Avoid walking or doing any strenuous activity immediately afterward. Many users say they not only feel less pain, but also sleep better, experience fewer leg cramps, and wake up feeling lighter and less swollen in their feet and ankles. 4. Frequency and additional notes. You don't need to use it every single day. Just 5 days a week, 5 to 10 minutes per session, is enough to notice a real difference after a few weeks. After 2 to 3 weeks of consistent use, you may begin to feel noticeable relief in morning stiffness and weather-related joint pain, reduced numbness or heaviness in the legs at the end of the day, improved mobility and comfort during daily activities. Important reminders: do not apply to open wounds, inflamed skin, or peeling areas. Avoid use if you have a fever, infection, or unusually warm skin at the site. If you're taking blood thinners, like aspirin or warfarin, consult your doctor before using daily. Not recommended for pregnant women or children without professional guidance. As you can see, relieving joint pain and improving circulation doesn't require a trip to the doctor or a shelf full of medication. Sometimes, all it takes is a few mindful moments each evening and a little bottle of warm, natural oil to support your body in the most caring way. In the next section, I'll share some real-life stories, including my own experience, with using ginger oil and what I noticed over time. Real experiences. I tried it and this is what I learned. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I'm just someone in my 60s who used to wake up with stiff knees, mild swelling around the ankles, and fingers that would feel numb and weak by late afternoon. At first I thought, this is normal. Aches and pains come with age, right? But then that normal became more noticeable. I stopped enjoying my morning walks. Stairs became something I avoided. And some nights I couldn't sleep, not because of noise or stress, but simply because my legs just ached, quietly and constantly. That's when I started looking for something to help, but without relying on painkillers. And then I came across a short article about ginger oil. It described it as a gentle warmth, like a loved one's hand easing your pain. That one sentence made me curious enough to try. The first week, first impressions. I made a small blend, 1 part ginger oil, 3 parts coconut oil. Each night before bed, I soaked my feet in warm water with a few slices of fresh ginger, dried them, and gently massaged my knees and ankles. What struck me right away? The scent, warm, slightly spicy, but not overwhelming. And the feeling on my skin? It didn't burn or tingle like other creams. It just felt alive. Like the skin was waking up. I didn't expect results. But even on the first night, I slept better. Not because the pain was gone, but because I felt like I had done something kind for my body. Week 2, something I didn't expect. Around day 9, I was climbing stairs and realized something. I wasn't wincing in pain anymore. The aching hadn't disappeared entirely, but it was noticeably lighter. And I began to enjoy this little nightly ritual. It wasn't a treatment anymore. It became a moment of calm and self-care. Sometimes I'd play soft music while massaging. Just me, the oil, and the sound of evening wind outside my window. After 3 weeks, my body responded with gratitude. I kept it up. 10 minutes a night, 5 nights a week. I skipped only once, while visiting my daughter out of town. By the end of the 3rd week, I could tell. The mild ankle swelling that used to show up in the afternoons was greatly reduced. My hands no longer tingled when holding small items. But most of all, I began to feel like I was actively taking care of myself, instead of passively waiting for medicine to fix me. Now, I'm not claiming ginger oil is a miracle, but I do believe that when you treat your body with kindness, it responds. Sometimes, even small steps lead to big changes, if taken with care. A few honest words from my heart. If you're listening to this video, chances are you're around my age, or maybe older. You might also be living with those little pains, the ones you've learned to ignore. I understand that. I truly do. But let me gently suggest something. Don't wait until the pain becomes unbearable to do something. Start small, just a few minutes of warm massage with ginger oil each night, like I did. You might not feel a difference tomorrow, but after a week or 2, you might notice something important. Your body hasn't given up on you. It's just waiting for you to give it a little support. In the next section, I'll share a few important safety notes, especially if you're taking medication, have sensitive skin, or chronic conditions. If you're serious about using ginger oil regularly and safely, join me in. Who should be careful when using ginger oil? While ginger oil is a natural remedy, far gentler than most oral or over-the-counter pain medications, there are still a few situations where you should be cautious to ensure safety and the best possible outcome. I'm not sharing this to make you worry, quite the opposite. My goal is to help you feel confident and informed as you take care of your body. 1. Sensitive or allergy-prone skin. If you've ever experienced redness, itching, or irritation from cosmetics, lotions, or essential oils, it's best to start slowly. Before applying ginger oil to your joints or limbs, test it on a small patch of skin. The inside of your forearm works well. If there's no reaction within 12 to 24 hours, you're likely safe to continue. But if you notice itching, redness, or burning, wash it off right away with warm water and stop using it. Every body is different. Even natural products can cause reactions, so it's always best to test first, then decide. 2. If you're taking blood thinners. If you're currently on medications like aspirin, warfarin, or other blood thinners, you should speak with your doctor before using ginger oil regularly. Ginger naturally stimulates circulation and warms the blood, great for most people. But for those on blood thinners, it's best to avoid massaging areas with many surface-level blood vessels, like the ankles, wrists, or behind the knees. This doesn't mean you can't use it. Just take the time to consult your doctor and perhaps adjust where and how often you apply it. 3. Avoid open wounds or inflamed skin. If you currently have scratches or open cuts, red, swollen, or unusually hot skin, a rash or unexplained irritation, then it's best to avoid applying ginger oil to that area. Even though ginger has mild anti-inflammatory properties, it can cause a burning or stinging sensation when applied to broken or irritated skin. Let the skin heal first, then return to your routine. Your body will thank you for the patience. 4. Children and pregnant women. Ginger oil is a great option for healthy adults, especially seniors. However, for pregnant or breastfeeding women, and children under 12, it's best to avoid using it without professional guidance. That's not because ginger is dangerous, but because hormone levels, immune systems, and skin sensitivity in these groups are very different. When in doubt, ask a trusted healthcare provider. In natural healing, safety always comes first. As you can see, natural health doesn't mean careless health. Listening to your body, starting slowly, and making adjustments when needed, that's the real key to making remedies like ginger oil not only effective, but safe and sustainable. In the final section, I'll help you review the most important takeaways and share a message from the heart to close this journey. Together, we've taken a gentle but meaningful journey. We explored why joint pain, numbness, and swelling are so common after age 60. And we discovered the quiet strength of one small, natural remedy, ginger oil. You've now learned why poor circulation makes joints more vulnerable, how ginger oil, with its gingerol and zingerone compounds, supports anti-inflammation and blood flow, how to use it safely and effectively, from dilution to gentle nighttime massage. And most importantly, you heard a real, honest experience, not a miracle cure, but a quiet testimony to what consistency and self-care can do. I'm not here to sell a product. I don't expect this video to magically transform anyone's life overnight. But if, after watching, you simply take 5 minutes each evening to sit down, warm your hands, and gently rub a few drops of oil into your tired feet, then I believe this video has already done something truly valuable. Because health doesn't just come from pills or prescriptions. It begins in the moment you tell your body, I hear you, I'm here, and I want to help you feel better. If you found this video helpful, please click like so YouTube knows you care about natural health. Subscribe to the Message for the Elderly channel so you don't miss more calm, caring, and useful videos like this. Leave a comment below. Have you ever tried essential oils before? Do you have pain in your knees, ankles, or feet that you'd like me to make a video about? I read every message, and I use your feedback to shape future videos for this community. And if you know someone, a parent, a neighbor, or a friend, who may be silently living with chronic joint pain, please share this video with them. It might be the gentle encouragement they've been waiting for. Whether you are 60, 70, or 80 years old, you still deserve to live in a body that feels a little better each day. It is never too late to begin caring for yourself. Your body has never given up on you. It's simply been waiting for you to return to it, with something small, but consistent. Thank you for watching to the end. My name is, your host's name, and I'm here with Message for the Elderly. I hope to see you again in the next video.